what's up? I am driving home. I haven't done a video in about a week, maybe more, which is my fault. I've had a ton of things going on and just haven't had a chance to record a video. This is a side note. I put my 2 weeks notice into my job. I will be going back to working from home. So it's just been crazy. My job isn't ecstatic that I'm leaving because I do a lot there. So it's been a little bit hectic, but I kind of want to jump on and do a quick video to give my thoughts about a couple of things. Number one topic, and I keep saying this, I feel really annoying by saying this all the time, but I wasn't gonna do a video, but then I thought about it and everybody else is commenting on it and it kind of keeps popping up in my head and in my YouTube feed, so why not talk about it? And that is a continuation of the saga between T.S. Madison and Kaya, which seems like the never-ending story at this point. It's never gonna go away. But now it has gotten way more involved because now Michelle Brown is way more involved than just posting the videos and making comments. Now she's actually in this feud with T.S. Madison's manager, Gio, and has involved Alex Rogers, who is another vlogger. It's just a big pile of hot mess. They were sharing communications that had been personal communications, not online, between each other. So when they were showing the communications to their followers in videos, they would hold the phone up to the video, exposing people's addresses and phone numbers. And it's kind of one of those things of where keeping it real goes wrong, like that old Dave Chappelle sketch, because that's what it seems like. Everybody wants to prove that their receipt is right, and I have this receipt, and I got this proof. But now you're putting people's personal information online. And that's just, it's really sad. And I honestly believe that no one intentionally, and I know a lot of bloggers are saying, oh, they did it on purpose, they did it on purpose. I don't believe anybody did it on purpose. I believe that people are just in a rush just to get their information out there so that another person doesn't tell their story, that they're just putting stuff out there and not paying attention. And nothing goes well when you're just doing it to do it and not paying attention. So it's just sad now. And, you know, again, I've mentioned this before in videos. I like Michelle Brown, ATLian, you know, straight from the A.com. I like her because of what she's done in the Black vlog and blog space. I'm a fan of hers. But I was extremely uncomfortable when she had this video talking about T.S. Madison, calling her he, she, or it. I get it. T.S. Madison has made jokes about having a large penis and how she has sex with guys and all this kind of stuff. But that's her making comments about herself. If she wants to make jokes about her sexuality or control it however way she wants to, that's her business. I don't feel it's for any of us to then come back and say, well, if you're going to say stuff like that, you're not a real woman. You know, I mean, I can call you an it, or I can call you he. And then she's had recent videos where she continued to call T.S. Madison he, and it makes me uncomfortable, and I don't like it. When she's done 2 of those videos, I've maybe made it through the first 3 minutes before I was kind of like, I'm not going to sit through this at all. But I also don't like it when, you know, people are saying she looks like Gary Coleman. I mean, she does a little tiny bit look like she could be related to Gary Coleman, but that's not bad. People told me that I look like my real mom is RuPaul. I mean, people online, and I've learned this now from doing videos on YouTube, that people are just nasty, and you have to let it go in one ear and out the other. You can't let it consume you because of comments that people are making. And I'm going to say this again, I really wish all this drama would stop. It's really making black bloggers look really bad and really tacky. And all of this over the Queen's Court, which has now been completely dissolved. There is no Queen's Court anymore. T.S. Madison is supposed to start her show back up on the 19th. Okay, great. He's going to have a bunch of viewers because of all of this drama. I cannot believe there's traffic at 4:45. Anyway, she's gonna have all these viewers. She's gonna have everybody there to check out her video, and that's great. I mean, I feel like Michelle Brown should probably just take a huge step back, leave the whole situation alone, and talk about other people, talk about other celebrities, and keep it going that way. I don't think it should be brought up again about the T.S. Madison and Kaya stuff, because it's kind of like a train going nowhere fast. So that's just my opinion. I'm gonna try to be more consistent, just to round out my entire conversation about me putting in my 2 weeks notice. I'm doing this video attached to this so that just in case my old job does see it, it doesn't become an issue. So I gave my 2 weeks notice to my job. Why did I do that? Multiple reasons. The number one reason being that I just became extremely unhappy with what I was doing. And I know a lot of people say that, but this is a little different. My CEO actually segregated all of us by sex. So all the girls were in one office, and all the boys were in the other office. He put the minority girls, me and the Puerto Rican girl, in one office. That was number one. I don't like having one-on-one closed doors meetings with my male CEO. I had asked him, he wanted to have a personal walk with me to Starbucks to talk about some things. And I told him I don't feel comfortable and that I would like to have my direct manager there with me or someone else. I just don't feel comfortable. And I was very respectful about it. And he kind of laughed in my face and told me it was not my decision, it wasn't my choice. And that really got me extremely upset, because as a female, no male CEO should ever tell me it's not my choice, especially when I'm coming to you in a respectful way and saying that I want my direct manager there. It shouldn't happen, but it did, and that kind of just didn't do well for me. And then the final straw was when I'm very good at what I do. I know I've talked about my career on here, on my channel, on this platform multiple times, but I am very good at what I do. I've been doing what I do for a long time. I took a huge step back in my career to take the job at my current agency, and I make $35,000 less than what I was making previously, which is a good amount of money. But I needed to change up things a little bit to be a mom, so I made the choice to come here. The main reason why I gave my 2 weeks notice is because the man was hired who lied on his resume and said he had all this digital advertising experience. Come to find out, he didn't. And my boss, really, it seems like you hired him because he's a white male and the rest of us are females, and we're the ones keeping the agency afloat. So to me, that just let me know where my CEO thought about me, thinks about all the women who work there, and where I didn't want to be anymore. So I gave my 2 weeks notice. I'm going back to working from home, so my videos will be more consistent. I will be doing more fun things. I'm also doing mocha in the morning. I will be continuing to be in online advertising with another company, and I'm very excited about starting with them, and I will continue to freelance. So you'll see way more of me. No more in the car videos. I know a lot of people have hit me up on YouTube saying how unsafe this seems to be. It's not that unsafe. I always have my hands on the wheel. I'm never like, you know, the camera is off to the side, the left side of my steering wheel. Most of the time I'm looking at the road, not looking at the camera. The reason why I can look at the camera now is because my car is stopped because I am caught in traffic. So yeah. So that's just a little bit of a ramble, a little bit of the Kaya stuff, a little everything thrown together. So happy that I've made this decision in my career, and I look forward to doing more videos and more stuff. And I will have more cool things to say. So have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.